All right. Okay, let me make sure we're all live. Let me make sure audio is all set. All right. Uh huh. Okay, check, check, check. Mic check. All right. Sounds like everybody can hear me. Nobody's in chat right now, but we'll get started. So, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another One Piece manga stream live reaction to One Piece chapter 1141. Shay, what's going on, yo? Welcome to the stream. Chapter 1141 titled Older Women. We are here. I know it's a little later in the night. Had to push it back a couple times because life. Because life be lifing. But before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified for more content I put out. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you watch this after fact, let me know your thoughts on chapter 1141. And make sure you subscribe to the Moon Piece podcast to see me talk more anime, manga, all things in between with my co-hosts Danny and Kimmy. Me and Danny will be reviewing the official version of the One Piece chapter this Sunday. We're not sure what time yet, but it should be around 8 p.m. So, house cleaning out the way. Let's get into it. Chapter 1141. Older Women. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 27. Can't hold back the tears of frustration. Older Women is the path that I take. I see you, Shay. I see you. All right. So we have Who's Who having Pepe, page 1, pinned down as all his goons are there, and Ulti is crying, screaming, saying, "Free Pepe." Okay. All right, Oda. We knew this was happening. You're reiterating that page 1 is locked down. Yamato better come in, Raime Hake, and wrap this up quick. All right. Let's get to the chapter. They're done ransacking Quest Castle. What a waste. We've been trekking through this massive castle all day. And we don't even have a single giant diamond, pearl, or piece of gold to show for it. Nami's mad as Rose behind. Nami Tasso, you really shouldn't say such things out loud. It's not like I care about this Loki monster, you know. Loki? Giant diamond? Oh, it's nothing to worry about, pal. Just lay back and get some rest. Niggas is. He's like, what y'all talking about? Nami Tasso, can you maybe tone it down a bit? Ha! Where's all the treasure? Nami Tasso. She is pissed, boy. Treasure Tree Tour Group. All right, back to Frankie. Ain't surprising, but there's a hell of a lot to take in here. It's incredible. To summarize, we basically live on the tree's enormous branches. Holmes, the Atom Tree, each one has a long and rich history of its own. Wow. And that one, that branch was where Hagen Village used to be. Lightning struck it one day and it went up in flames. It had gotten too dry and old, so there was no way to put it out. Damn. Damn. Trees getting set on fire? It's looking like California on ELBAPH. The entire branch was severed from the tree to ensure the fire wouldn't spread to any of the other villages. I see. I bet that was a tough call. I guess even atom trees aren't immune to time. That's ELBAPH's greatest weakness: fire and lightning. Ho! Ho! Let's see. Western Village Feast. We're back here now. Where did you sneak off to, Nami? Usopp is lit, boy. Usopp is lit. I haven't seen Luffy or Zoro anyway either. They're probably just exploring. Eno back in the story. Bring back my glorious King Eno. That's right. That's right. Good thinking. Woo. Ja Rule, you've got to meet our genius navigator. Ho, ain't she a beauty? Yo, this nigga Usopp trying to set her up with Ja Rule. Ha, you pervy old man. Is she your type? Busha, my type? Huh? Honestly, I'm into older women. Felix, what's good? This nigga Ja Rule said, honestly, I'm into older women. Ja Rule, you old already, my G. You're the oldest guy in the world. This nigga Usopp just slapped him. There's no way you'll find a woman like that. This nigga Usopp is showing some confidence, y'all. Now show us a power up. Show us a power up. Youch. Elder Ja Rule. Usopp, keep your mitts off the Elder Sword. Shut up, Dory. Hey, anyone want to try pulling out Excalibur? Yo, this nigga Usopp is drunk. This nigga is lit. He's about to enter Drunken Sniper, Drunken Fist, Drunken King, Drunken Soge King. Let's see, we got Brook just here with his head off playing music as Dory and Broggy still playing. Hey, don't. The blood loss will kill him. Oh, my. He's so drunk. Look who's talking. Usopp is having a blast. Usopp wildin'. I guess it can't be helped, though. This was his dream, making it all the way here. You can tell. Yeah, this nigga is never this giddy. Huh? Something's off. Where's Gert-chan? Sanji. They have bone fractures, and one of them looks like they've been stabbed. You really think a normal human could cause that kind of damage? What happened? Out with it. These guards are no jokes. What are you up to? Oh, Gert is pressing road. She's so much shorter than him, too. It's crazy. Nothing. I was merely up there doing research so I can improve my block castle. But I found the front door sliced up, and the guards were, "Are you hot? You're sweating bullets." Because you keep staring at me. I'm going to question the guards. No, they need rest. Well, I'm going to tell Elder Ja Rule. But that'll ruin the party for him. You can't do that till you get all the facts straight. Nobody likes a party pooper. If this Loki business gets out before Luffy, Tatsu, and the others return, I'll be labeled a co-conspirator. Hopefully Loki just takes off once he's free. He can raise hell overseas for all I care. Road is like, I don't care where he go. He said, I don't care where he go. Just leave my goat Road alone. Not Road being your goat. Chill, Shade. The only thing that worries me is that red hair look-alike. Spill it. You know something, don't you? Ugh. Bro got washed up. Let's see. Realm of the Dead. Oi, Luffy. This isn't the scene I pictured from your description. He wasn't like this when I saw him. The animals have been attacked too. Hang in there, guys. Loki, what happened? Who did this? How did Luffy and Zoro make it there? How did Luffy and Zoro make it there by themselves? They've done wrong. They've done wrong so many times, though. They've done them wrong. Bro, that's because he did some creep shit, bro. Bro was on some creep shit. Unforgivable. He's good to laugh at, though. He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff. But he stripped Nami. You lucky he ain't stripped Robin, because then I'll be calling for his head. Loki, what happened? Who did this? And Loki's all beat up. He's big, even for a giant. Loki, say something. He's breathing. Don't give him the key yet, Luffy. This changes things. It's not like he can go on a rampage with these wounds. Come on, Zoro. Lend me a hand. Those chains must be made of sea stone. Ah. Okay, so Loki does have a double fruit because that shit just fully weakened Luffy. What could have taken out all these big beasts? Hold on, Luffy. Let's wait a bit. This giant's about to die. We've got to help him. We don't owe him a thing. I haven't spoken to him, but we shouldn't take this bad reputation lightly. This guy's as big as oars. That's how big Loki is, bro. He's as big as oars. Luffy don't care. If we let him run loose, it may not end pretty, even for a country like ELBAPH. Just wait. Whoa. What the heck? Zoro. Zoro just got up and kicked the shit out of him? Ah. Ah. Seems those bloody wounds are definitely the real deal. So he's not faking. This nigga Zoro is a savage, bro. Like, what a messed up way to see if bro is faking it. Nigga kicked the shit out of him. Nigga think he's Sanji? Nigga hit the Diablo Jambe? Not this nigga Zoro learning from Sanji, bro. This nigga learning from Sanji. Nigga hit the Diablo Jambe. Damn you. What the hell? He's dead. If he is dead, that was simply his fate. You can be a real jerk. Fine. I'll go along with unlocking him. But let's leave some sea stone around one of his legs. We can take it out. We can take it out more once he regains consciousness. All right. Then let's go fetch Chopper. The library is way too far away. I'll bet we'll find a doctor partying back at the village, though. You can't just bring this nigga back to the village. He's trying to be like the GOAT. Don't let the Zoro fans come for you, Shade. Don't let the Zoro fans come for you. If they find out we freed Loki, they'll banish us, won't they? Then we'll be banished. We've got no choice. I'm gonna go call a doctor. This nigga do not care. We should stock up on meat too, right? Knowing you won't be at your best if you don't eat. There's plenty of meat over there. Huh? No way. Don't even joke about something like that. Those guys are my buddies. Those are my friends. I can just go hunting in the mountains later. Meat's meat, isn't it? Anyone who becomes my friend is off the menu. All right? All right, my bad. Luffy and Zoro is going at it. Luffy and Zoro is going at it right now. This nigga Zoro is just saying shit. We could just eat these niggas. No. Those are my friends. Let's find a doctor first. Uh-huh. Ryusai was good. Huh? Please don't do it. Aw, shit. I told you. Island clouds can't sustain themselves in the realm of the dead. I thought we could use their last bit of buoyancy before they disappeared. I'll save you, Gertchan. Oh my God, they snitch. They snitch. We got Dory, Broggy. No, we got Dory, and then we got, is this Oimo? I always get their names concerned. We got Gerd, we got Road, and then that's Stanson. Yo. No, that's not. I'm wilding. That's Hydriden. That's Hydriden, Stanson. What's the fucking other dude's name? Chill. They calling me Rent-A-Cory. Chill. It's been a while since I caught you live, fan. What's good, Red Hair? Word, what's good? I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, we got the new Giant Warrior Pirates pulling up. We couldn't waste time getting a lift. This is an emergency. If Loki escapes, all hell will break loose. It's all over. We're all gonna die. Sorry, guys. I made the wrong call. I don't blame you. You were thinking about the safety of ELBAPH. What a life. The new giant pirates, bro. They are pulling up. Look at Gert falling out. Gum gum balloon. Luffy saved them. Yo, the fact that Luffy was able to turn big enough to save a bunch of giants. Straw Hat. Oh, he sent them back flying. He sent them back flying. But Gerd made it off. It looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Thank you. Even walking away from that hurt is a miracle. If it weren't for you, we'd be dead for sure. Oh, okay. He just caught it. I thought he sent them back flying. He sent the ship back flying? But they made it off? Okay, thank you. Even walking away from that hurt is a miracle. If it weren't for you, we'd be dead for sure. We had to hurry, though. I'm glad we made it in time. Please don't go through with your plan to release Loki, Straw Hat. I forced Roto to spill the beans. Forgive me, Luffy Tasso. You can't trust Loki. He's a cunning, ruthless trickster, black-hearted and beyond redemption. Since we were kids, even when he did or said something, it was all a lie. He's a fiend who betrays others without a second thought. Look at that nigga Luffy face. Look at that nigga Luffy face. Loki's a threat to the entire world. Look at Zoro. Look at Zoro. I'm afraid it's already too late. Luffy's like, huh? Oh, shit. He's free. He has one cuff on his leg, though. Oh, shit. Luffy has arisen. Loki. What? I could have sworn he was out cold. Stop it. Loki, put Ragnar down. The accursed prince rises. And that's the end of the chapter. Yo. Loki is free, ladies and gentlemen. Eiichiro Oda has finally freed the great menace Loki. It's time for us to find out if Loki is still on fraud watch. Let's see him see. Let's see us see if he's really, really a scrapper. Shay, look at him standing and make your argument. He's saying, I'm telling you, I'm okay with being wrong, bro. It's a fun ride. It was a fun ride while it lasted, but it's time to see what type of trickster Loki really is. We'll find out. But let's recap this chapter and everything that happened before I give my final thoughts and rating. The cover story, we have Who's Who having page 1 locked down as OT just has to stare at her brother, seeing him get hurt. Oda, I don't know if we needed this. We're on volume 27 of the Oni Child Yamato Holy Pilgrimage. Yamato, hurry up and come in and save these bozos. Hurry up so you can get Yasui's sword back from Who's Who, the man who's been stealing stuff. Let's wrap this up. Some things are happening, but let's wrap this up. Let's have Yamato create her scabbards so that Yamato can leave, join the Straw Hats on ELBAPH or somewhere, and be the final crew member, because God knows we need the power buff. But the chapter opens up with Road and Nami on the panel, coming back and leaving the castle. Nami's pissed because she's like, I can't believe we went through all that castle and we got nothing. No diamonds, no gold, no nothing. I am stressed. I am stressed out, all for some key to save Loki. She's screaming. Rhoda's like, chill, because the giants is knocked out. They can overhear her a little bit. And the last thing we want is the giants to blab to the rest of the people there, because they don't want people to know that Loki is doing that. So on this ship, we have Nami going with Road back to the village, right? But it seems Zoro and Luffy made their way to Loki. But before we get there, let's talk about the Treasure Tree group tour. We go back to Frankie after he's seeing the mural, talking to Gerd and learning more about like how the nation of the country of ELBAPH has kind of gone through some things, right? So we see that there's a missing big tree branch on the Atom Tree, where Hagen Village used to be, and we find out that it got burned down due to some lightning that struck it, and they had to cut off the whole branch, leaving the whole village gone, so that it didn't spread through the Atom Tree. So even though the Atom Tree is so big, powerful, and strong, right, big trunk of a tree, it's still susceptible to the elements, lightning and fire. Losing a whole village, and they don't want it to spread down. So, and the village is all on top of the tree. They live on this tree. It's big. It's a huge tree. Bring back Anel. Anel could take out ELBAPH really easily. Really easily. But let's see. Right here. Said, oh, by the way, did you hear in the SBS recently, we got Who's Page One and OT Dad, the same Warlord Ace beat. Yes, I did see that in the SBS. What's that guy's name? Hagen or whatever. Let me look it up right now, actually, because I did have it in my phone because I sent it to the chat earlier. Let's see. What's this guy's name again? Hanafuda. There we go. Hanafuda is the name of OT and Page One's dad. And Hanafuda actually joined with Kaido back when he was a warlord. And he joined with Kaido because they had similar, beliefs. And he kind of did the whole him hunting down Zoan devil fruits, kind of led to Kaido creating this beast pirates thing going on. So that's where OT and Page One come from. He even trusted Kaido with his children. But he's cooked. So anyway, let me read a couple more comments before we continue. Gabon, Rayleigh, and Raja all chose baddies over saving the world. 100%. They said, we don't got time for this. We don't got time for this. We out. We just gonna live our lives. That sounds like a future problem. They said global warming, that's not our problem. That sounds like a future generation problem. Let's see. I love when people stand on business, so nothing but respect for your actions. Listen, man, I'm standing on it, bro. Until we find out, and once I'm finally wrong, then I'm gonna be wrong. It is what it is. Ragnar is Loki's hammer, and it means Iron Thunder in Japanese. Okay, so maybe Loki can do some shit like summon lightning, right? Maybe Loki has something similar to Anel's fruit. I don't know. Maybe he has a devil fruit, a Zoan devil fruit that makes him be able to summon lightning, which makes him the biggest issue, the natural enemy to the tree of the Atom Tree itself, harming ELBAPH completely. He could destroy the whole thing, even with a simple move. We'll see. But that's all the stuff that Frankie learns from our Queen Ripley Sama. We cut back to the Western Village feast, though. This nigga Usopp. Usopp is drunk, y'all. Usopp is drunk. This nigga, he's so happy to be here. He's so happy to be here. Bro, Nami came back. He talking to Ja Rule. He like, yo, you think she look good, right? This your type? You like this? You like this? And Ja Rule's over here like, honestly, I'm into older women. This nigga Usopp slaps the sword on his head and said, bro, you are the oldest guy in the world. You are not going to find no woman like that. You need to lower your standards, King. That shit, he said, ouch. He got Dory grabbing Usopp, telling him, yo, chill out, bro. He said, chill out. Usopp's like, shut up. Somebody pull Scallop out of his head. He is lit. He is litty. Brook is lit too, right? Brook is playing his music, and Nami's just judging them like, y'all are wildin', right? Like, all right, well, it just is his dream, so let him have his thing. And then Jinbei's just here like, yeah, you could tell. But Sanji, while this feast is going, he's looking around. He's like, where's Gerd? Gerd is missing. And we cut to Gerd talking the road where they come back with the security guards from the castle. And then Gerd is like, they got all these broken bones. What's going on, Ro? How'd this happen? And Ro's trying to tell his version of the story, like they got beat up. I saw these slashes on the castle, but the whole time, bro is sweating bullets because he cannot lie to beautiful women like this. You know what I mean? The boy is weak. The boy is weak, right? So they out cold. They need to get bandaged up. And Gerd is just like, you up to something. You sweating bullets. Like, you what's going on? What exactly is going on? I'm gonna go tell the judge. She's like, no, don't jump to conclusions. You're gonna ruin the party for them. You're gonna don't be a party pooper. Like, come on. He's trying to hold this secret where Luffy and Zoro is up to. And he's even thinking to himself, like, yo, if they find out, bro, they gonna label me a co-conspirator. Like maybe they'll free Loki and he just goes overseas and causes chaos. I don't care what he does. Just let him go somewhere else. But we'll see. But he is thinking like, all right, only thing I'm worried about though is that red hair lookalike. What's going on there? Something sus. He should be. Because now that a lot of people have left the village, there's not people to protect them from the God's Knights. That means these kids and this village is about to get cooked because Sanji's gone, Zoro's gone, Luffy's about to be gone, the new giant pirates is gone. I'm just saying. But we cut back to the realm of the dead. Luffy and Zoro has showed up. Zoro's like, man, this ain't what I picture when you explain everything. And they see Loki in the chains, washed up because of the damage that your boy Stab, aka Shamrock and Gunko, did to him. But Zoro's looking like, yo, bro is even big for a giant. Zoro's and Loki's still breathing. He's not dead. But Luffy is worried. He's like, Loki, say something. He is so worried about him. It's almost like Luffy really care about Loki, bro. Like, what is going on here? Luffy is really focused on getting Loki some help. He's like, we got to get some people to give him some bandages. We got to do something like, lend me a hand putting this key in, Zoro. Let's free him immediately, right? So as soon as Luffy tries, Luffy gets weak because we find out that it's Sea Stone. The chains on Loki is Sea Stone. So he won't be able to use his Devil Fruit powers, right? When we get to the end of the chapter. And Luffy passes out. But Zoro's like, all right, something's not right here, bro. Like, what could have taken out all these beasts? What could have took this dude out? Like, I don't know what's going on. And all Luffy's worried about is like, this giant's about to die. We got to help him. Zoro straight up like, we don't owe him a thing. We don't got to do this, bro. I feel Zoro on this. We don't owe this. We don't even know this nigga, bro. And everything they said about him, we should not take this lightly. He's huge. If he runs amok, it's not going to be pretty for like the country of ELBAPH. Look how big he is. He's like, just wait, Luffy. Give me a second. Then this nigga Zoro does Diabo Jambe. Now, Zoro out of nowhere, he starts to show why he really is the right hand of Luffy. Because even though his methods are unconventional, right? These are some good ideas. This nigga is the Sanji Diabo Jambe. He been practicing his kicks and kicks the shit out of Luffy. I mean, out of Loki. And Loki screams, "Ah!" And just so he can see, like, oh, all right, well, he's still alive. And these wounds must be the real thing because he ain't faking that one. And Loki's like, what the hell, bro? And he just drops. Luffy's like, he's dead. Nah, if he was dead. Zoro's like, if he was dead, then, you know, it is what it is. If he dies, he dies. Luffy and Zoro are butting heads this whole time. This shit is funny, right? So once Zoro sees like, all right, he's weak. Let's leave one Sea Stone cuff on his leg just so he can't get crazy, right? We'll unlock him and he'll regain consciousness and then we'll talk to him more, right? And Luffy's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go fetch Chopper. He's like, bro, that library is mad far. You can't go get Chopper. He's like, okay, cool. I'll go find a doctor in the village. He's like, dude, you can't just go to the village and get a doctor. If they find out what we doing, they're gonna banish us. And Luffy's like, if they banish us, they banish us. We just gotta get some food and all that. And then I guess we out. It is what it is. And then Zoro's like, all right, well, let's not go to the village and get some meat. There's plenty of meat right here. Talking about all of the animals that's washed up around Loki's body that came in. And Luffy starts blacking on, bro. He's like, yo, stop playing. Don't be joking like that. These animals are my friends. And my friends are off the menu as meat, Zoro. He's like, all right, my bad. So as soon as Luffy's like dipping to go get a doctor first before they unlock Loki, we see from the sky a ship falling down. And I don't know what it is at first. At first, I'm thinking it's Gunko coming back, right? I'm thinking it's Gunko coming back with these other two bozos, Somers and Killingham, right? Kittingham. But no, it's the new giant warrior pirates falling from the sky because they tried to take a ship that they shouldn't be taking, that it can't hold that many of them, and it's losing buoyancy. So now they just falling from the sky. But they're freaking out. They're like, oh my God, if this happens, we are cooked. We are cooked. And we also have Sanji on top of them saying like, I'll save you, Gerd-chan. Sanji. If Sanji ends up with Gerd, I'm gonna be weak. Cause then Sanji really could be Scopper Gaban. He really could be the future Mountain Eater. You know what I mean? But they fall from the sky. They don't know what it's gonna do, but they're also like, please do not free Loki. And Luffy hits a gum gum balloon. I don't even know how Luffy gets. Luffy can turn this big, bro. Pause. Luffy turned big enough to save a bunch of giants and their ship from getting hurt. Bounces the ship back, but all the rest of the giants get to land safely. How? How, y'all? Let me read a couple more comments before we get into this final panel. Loki looks sick in that last panel. OD, Usopp was talking crazy for real. I believe that road is the One Piece that we found along the way. Chill, bro. Chill. Redhead said, no, Diddy. We really do get the estimation of Loki's size this chapter. No, Diddy. Chill. Y'all going Diddy crazy in the chat right now. But when we see Hydrogen and the rest of the new giant pirates, they finally, land on the ground and they're talking to Luffy. They're like, please, like, I'm glad we made it in time. You can't release Loki. Like, he is cunning. He's ruthless. You can't believe anything he says. He's a trickster. He's black-hearted and he's beyond redemption. Since we were kids, even when he did or said something nice, it was all a lie. He's a fiend who betrays others without a second thought. You mustn't do it. Loki's a threat to the entire world. Luffy's like, and Zoro's like, I'm afraid you're already too late. Hydrogen is like, Nani? And then we see your boy Loki arise. We see shadows upon shadows. We see how big Loki is compared to Luffy. And the rest of the new giant warrior pirates are looking up. They're like, Loki. And then Luffy's like, what? I could have sworn he was out cold. Bro gained a little bit of energy back because he got some of that sea stone cuffs off. And Loki picks up his axe. Hydrogen screams, stop it! Loki, put Ragnar down. The accursed prince rises. And that was the end of the chapter. No break week anyway, right? Loki must have some type of lightning power, bro. Or some type of fire power. He has something. He's able to do something. I don't know what it is. Maybe the axe can summon the power. I don't know, y'all. But we about to find out if Loki is on Fraud Watcher now. We about to find out if Loki actually has the devil fruit, or maybe it's Ragnar. Maybe the axe is the devil fruit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping. I'm definitely yapping. I don't know. I'm coping. I know my agenda is about to get spoiled next chapter, but this was a pretty solid chapter. The pacing was good. I think that we did a good amount of jump arounds. We wrapped up the Frankie story a little bit. Hopefully we get Robin coming to the tree soon. We don't see what's going on at the Owl Library, but we get to see a little bit of Usopp bugging out. Like, that was funny to see. Usopp, you need to power up. You need all that cockiness. And the streets are waiting. Usopp. You can't be this cocky, talking this crazy, and still not showing us no feats. Just getting drunk on ELBAPH. Zoro, you did a good job this chapter. You made some good decisions. You did some good right-hand manding. You did a Diabu Jambe like your boy Sanji. Sanji, you shouldn't have left the village, because now that all these guys are not at the village, our monster trio's not there, the new giant warrior pirates are not there. So that means the only people that could come there and fight is Dory and Broggy. So by the time we get back to the village, it's going to be madness. Madness, bro. I don't know. Or maybe Loki's going to let us know what happens, and then we're going to run back to the village and run into all these things that's happened. I don't know. We'll see. Red Hair said, I said no, Diddy, because you said there's plenty meat around here. Like, Paul, hey, yo, got me. Shade, Yonko level feet OD. I love all the interactions between everyone in this chapter. 9 out of 10 has so much fun. Yeah, if I'm going to give this chapter a rating, I might give it an 8. A 9 might be too much, but I like that things progressed. I like that things are culminating. And Loki finally being free. Oda, Next chapter, you better not cut away. You best to not cut away. But yeah, I'm leaning towards an 8 out of 10 for chapter 1141 of One Piece, y'all. Older women. Ja Rule was really wilding with that. He said, hey, I'm into older women. Bro, you mad old. Who you gonna find? You can't even bag Kureha. Even Kureha's off the menu, bro. But let me know your thoughts if you're watching this after fact on chapter 1141 in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream, y'all. The likes greatly help the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell so you get notified for more content I put out. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Moon Piece podcast channel. We're doing big things over there. We got a lot of things coming up. We're expanding. We're adding more things. Kimmy's going to start streaming Kingdom Hearts soon for the first time because she's never played Kingdom Hearts before. So that's coming up. Danny's going to start doing some Blue Lock chapter reviews on his own. Me and Danny are going to start watching Sailor Moon because we don't know anything about Sailor Moon. We have things coming up on the Moon Piece podcast channel. We will be reviewing chapter 1141 on Sunday. So check us out there. So on that note, y'all,